What is going on, fine hooligans? Let me move back here a little bit. There we go. Now, if you're watching this later on at some point today, hope you're having a good day. Hope it's been mucho bueno. If you're watching this in the morning, good morning. Hope you all have a good day. Get out there. Have an adventure of a day. You know what I mean? Learn some new knowledge. Be open to that new knowledge. Be excited to be wrong, good folks. Now, it is about 5:45 in the morning. Finishing getting all of my packing and everything ready. And, realized I did not do the Mother review last night. So, my apologies, good hooligans. But let's get into it. So, Javier Bardem actually, okay, before I go into this, I feel pretty good with saying this isn't a spoiler, especially when the director has given this information out leading up to the film, like before the film was released. He talked about this. Okay, so basically this movie is God, Mother Nature, Domhnall Gleeson and his brother Brian, I believe his name is. They actually play an iteration of like Cain and Abel, basically. It's an artistic telling of the book of Genesis, but it's also a way of like kind of diving into like just how, like, I don't know, I don't want to say how fucked up, but like, you know, it kind of is like how fucked up we are to Mother Nature sometimes as well. This is one of those movies, if you don't really understand what's going on, like, going into it, then yes, like, I can definitely see how it throws people off. Especially with, like, some people, like, I saw, they didn't really understand what the crystal was about. They didn't understand why Ed Harris, like, you saw that, like, was it a cut on his rib? I feel like it was a cut. It might have been a scar. Either way, he had a scar on his rib. Much like Adam's rib is the thing that created Eve in the Bible. It's a very artistic film. Like, for me, honestly, like, I wouldn't have thought to approach it maybe like this, or I just never thought of it beforehand. There's a scene. There's two scenes actually I want to talk about. There's one where the house is being like basically raided. I want to say like it. I might be wrong on this, but I feel like it was Native Americans that were raiding the house, or there were Native Americans in that group. But it's a Native American who says this line, and it's one of my favorite scenes of the movie. So Jennifer Lawrence, who plays Mother, asks one of them, "Why are you doing this?" Because they're coming in, they're smashing the house up and shit, and then he says, "Proof that we were here." Don't want to kill you, nothing. Proof that we were here. That's what we've done. We always leave proof that we were here. You know what I mean? Whether it's cave paintings, artifacts, damage to Mother Nature. So, like, I don't know. I thought that scene was, like, really, like, powerful, to be honest. It's very simple, very small, but it's very powerful. The other one, I gotta try and remember here. I think the other one I wanted to talk about was, okay, so I'll try and go into this one without, like, going into, like, spoilers and stuff. Okay, so think of, like, again, the book of Genesis and, like, God trying to get shit right. You know what I mean? Feeling infuriated with himself. Like, at one point, God repented, like, the creation of humans, because, like, he felt we were kept kind of fucking shit up or whatever. So you kind of see this in the movie a little bit too. After some things happen, it's kind of like it throws the audience off. I can see that, but when you remember the theme at hand, it kind of makes sense. It plays into the whole maybe God, like, just didn't like the way things were going, so it was his opportunity to try to start again and, like, try to start anew. You know what I mean? Either way, I'm not a big Jennifer Lawrence fan. I enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed her acting. Ed Harris, Michelle Pfeiffer, Domhnall Gleeson and his brother Brian. Like I said, they play brothers. Like they play the whole Cain and Abel kind of story. I won't spoil that, especially for little Jenny, because I know she likes herself some Domhnall, which I get it. Javier Bardem plays him. That's like what his name is. But yeah, I don't understand the hate, folks. I really don't. If I was smart, I would have turned the heat off before I started recording this, but what can you do? That just occurred to me. But yeah, I don't understand the hate for this one. Even if you don't understand what's going on, I feel like it kind of like, it leaves the room there for you to be like, oh, okay, I kind of think like this is what this is about, religiously or whatever, and you wouldn't be wrong. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here because my nose is starting to itch like crazy, and it's driving me nuts. God damn. Okay. Mucho love, hooligans. Today's Friday, right? So, tomorrow is our 600th video. Jesus Christ, that's intense. We'll do a live stream, we'll hang out and everything for it, we'll celebrate it. And yeah, like I said, if you're watching this in the morning, mucho love, get out there, learn some new knowledge, chase passions today. If you're watching this later on, I hope you did all of that. I hope you're excited to be wrong. And hey, if you still got a couple hours left in the night, go check out Mother. Why not? Okay, mucho love. Hit me up on my Twitter and Instagram if you need anything, hooligans. You know where I'm at. If you don't, JuvyThaKid, same name as the channel. Also, if you want to support the channel, links are in the description. I know that didn't make sense, but whatever. Mucho love.